So we've started a new series, a new segment on the Elias Macko Show, and we're doing it every Monday at 11 o'clock. So right now, where we tackle common goods and services, and we try and figure out how much you should be spending on them. Now, we started off this a few weeks back. We were looking at haircuts. So how much should you be spending on a haircut? Last week, speaking of the heat and the summertime, we said, how much should an ice cream cone cost? We had a great time tackling that. This week, we take a look at something that happens a lot in the summer, wedding season. And when you go to a wedding, just how much should you be spending on a wedding gift? Now, weddings are full of traditions, and when it comes to gift giving, many guests find themselves wondering that question: how much should they spend? And there's other questions like, can you give cash? If you can't make it to the ceremony, do you still give a gift? And ladies and gentlemen, just got a text message, and my phone lines are now open, by the way, on this subject. So 514-790-0800, phones and texts on how much you should give when you're going to a wedding. And get a load of this from a listener. They write me this: I recently went to a wedding. I contributed $150, and I was told that wasn't enough. I'm a single senior and thought that was very rude. I mean, I'm outraged for you, listener, for being told that. But let's go to someone who really knows their stuff when it comes to this type of etiquette. Julie Blais-Comeau is the Chief Etiquette Officer over at etiquettejulie.com. Julie, welcome to the program. Great to talk to you again.
Yes, great to talk to you. And OMG, like, who told this woman that $150 was not enough?
Crazy, huh? It's crazy.
Oh, my goodness. Do we still have, Elias, what we see on all those reality shows, some bridezillas out there, like that are not considering the people that they're inviting to the wedding?
I'm so wondering, I'm wondering who is the person that said that, right? Was it the bride? Was it someone else? But let me be honest, Julie, every time I'm going to a wedding, and I only give cash. I'm just like, these people, they want cash. So I give cash, right? And it doesn't matter what the dollar sign I'm putting in the envelope. I'm like, oh, is this enough? Am I giving, what are they going to say? Is that, I'm always wondering. So can you put a dollar sign on that question, Julie? Just how much is enough?
We will not be putting a dollar sign. And first of all, words of wisdom to brides and grooms. If you cannot afford Beyonce to come and sing at your wedding, well, then play the DVD. If you cannot afford the Ritz, serve Ritz crackers. People should not be going into debt just to attend someone's wedding. The emphasis should not be on the presents, but on the presents, Prescence. That's what we're looking for. And, it should not be, as well, Elias, a reciprocation. If someone is having their wedding at the Ritz or at the Sugar Shack, I have to start by thinking about my relationship with that person. Mm-hmm. You first go with your heart, and then you consider your wallet, which is your budget.
And to that end, right? What matters is giving a gift, right? How much that gift cost isn't what's important here. Show that you have thought about them and that and that you've put some thought into the gift.
Yes, that you've thought about them, that you know them, what they mean to you, and oftentimes what one of the two members of the couple mean to you. Sometimes always pretty much, it's one of the two that we're very close to, and then the other one we're thrilled for our loved one, our friend, our family member that is getting married. So that's where it starts. Mm-hmm. That's where it starts. And I guess I'll share a story with our listeners today, Elias. In my close family, extended family, a member was attending a wedding within the same summer. One of them for a sister and the other one for the brother. Uh-huh. The sister was a doctor marrying a doctor. And then the brother, I'm going to say pretty much blue collar and getting married to an executive assistant. Do you already see the differences in both? And so that person that was attending the two weddings, brother and sister, that knew the mother very, very well, and it was in two very, very different venues, as our listeners and you and I could have expected, would you give more to the person that's having the wedding, she wedding at La Di Da, versus the other one who's having a backyard wedding? Remember, they're brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So I want our listeners to think about this and formulate in their minds what they should be offering based on their heart and respecting their budget.
And, that's so interesting, right? Because, I think some people may say, well, no, I got to give more at the she wedding. But, the way you present it, right, we really should be thinking about that and the way we look at these things, because, it does totally change the dynamic of what you should give and how much you should give. Can I ask you about the cash thing? Is it tacky?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always giving cash. That's okay, right?
Yeah, it is okay. And, the bride and groom, usually they have that close circle of people, parents, maid of honor, etc. And the way to spread that you want to have cash versus whatever is word of mouth. There should be, Elias, no mention of gifts on the invitation, even the cute phrase, your presence is present enough.
Yeah.
Because even that, once again, we're putting the emphasis on the gifts, which is what we don't want. So, and as a guest, just like you, Elias, you ask your friend or whoever you're closest to, if it's the bride or groom, or you can say, what would you like? And they may say something like, oh, we're dreaming of a cruise in Europe or whatever it is. Well, okay, then you know that you should offer cash. So it's not tacky, but the way that you offer it could be tacky, Elias.
Let me ask you this: vacation weddings, and this is a debate that comes up. If you're asking people to, go somewhere, get on a flight, take off time from work, and it's a vacation wedding, do you still have to give a gift? No, there shouldn't be. Like the brides and grooms, the people that are having these destination weddings should not expect gifts. You could, if you're a guest, offer a sentimental gift, or if there was a shower, if there was a Jack and Jill, or what have you, then you would offer a gift, because the whole idea behind a wedding shower is to shower with gifts. That's the idea. But for a destination wedding, no. As you stated, people are already spending a lot of money. They're going to have to wear attire. They're taking time off work for that wedding, to attend the wedding, to be there for you. I'm so happy you've settled that, because I think I spoke about this a few years back on this program, and it really was a split decision. Like a lot of people say, you still have to give a gift. And I'm like, well, geez, how much money do you have to spend on a couple? What if someone says, no gifts, please? Are they serious?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And take them at their word. Once again, you could offer something that is symbolic, that is sentimental, maybe a family heirloom. But there's also the card, the note. Taking the time to select a card, to make a card. I'm all into watercolors these days. But make a card and to write your best wishes to your friend, to your loved one, to whoever that person is. Oftentimes, Elias, people may not remember what you offer to them, but they will keep those cards. They will keep the cards. They have this sentimental, this memento box, and they go through it, and it just touches people's hearts.
Is there a faux pas, before I have to let you go, Julie, is there a faux pas to avoid when it comes to wedding gifts, something people still get wrong?
Well, brides and grooms not sending thank you notes and personalized thank you notes. These people invested time. They took time off for you. They chose a gift for you. Take the time to write individual cards. And my tip is write them as soon as you get them. And what people still get wrong about wedding gifts, you don't have a year. Send it ahead of time, even if it's cash, because cash at a wedding, and Elias, there are tons of videos on YouTube out there of, sadly enough, people stealing money at weddings.
Let me tell you, I got a text message from a listener saying, you have to give a check. Do not give cash for that very reason.
Or do an e-transfer.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Okay.
With a card.
Julie, listen, I just got a text message from a listener with a question. I'm going to throw it at you. Elias, please ask about +1s at weddings. I was told since I'm single, I can't bring a date. Is this a new thing?
It's not a new thing because the catering cost, the food cost, if you receive an invitation and it doesn't say +1, you should not show up with the +1.
Gotcha.
And if you all of a sudden are in a relationship and would love to bring the +1, well, maybe you're going to talk to your friend or talk to the mother of the groom or what have you, but no name on the invitation. And this also goes for children, Elias, and our listeners on CJAD. If the name is not there on the invitation, sorry, have to wait till next invitation.
Julie, we have to leave it there, and I'll leave you with the wise words of Mario, okay? Because you won't give a $, I won't give a $. He's going to give a $. Mario says, I was a bartender in a hall for 12 years. It was at least $120 a plate back then. Today, nothing less than $200 to $250. There you go. That's Mario's wisdom.
Well, Mario, from the sounds of it, you make a very good living as a bartender.
There you go. Julie, take care. Great talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Till next time.
Julie Blais-Comeau is Chief Etiquette Officer at etiquettejulie.com.